Welcome back to the Huddle on Fox Sports Radio 1700 KVNS and 956sports.com. Thanks to our friends at McDonald's. Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm loving it.
I hadn't done that all day long.
I know.
Now I feel like I'm complete again. And Christina Sala, State Farm Insurance Agent. If you need to save about 40% on your insurance, you can give Christina Salas a call in the McAllen area. Ask her how she can help you save that type of money. Let's get back to the McDonald's drive-thru lane. And Trevor Speights is stepping in and joining us. Trevor, good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing good.
Glad you could join us this morning as the, now I guess you have the official title now as the all-time Valley rushing leader.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about that?
I feel blessed. I mean, I grew up looking up to Bradley since I was 5, so it's an honor to be able to be on that stage, that same stage as him.
How big was it that he was there on Thursday night?
It meant a lot. I mean, like I said, he was a family friend, and I've known him since I was 5, so him being there to pass the torch to me was awesome.
So in 10 years, who are you going to be passing the torch to?
Hopefully one of my little brothers.
What? Wait, one? How many do you have?
I have 2.
So there's 2 other Speights in the pipeline?
Mm-hmm. I have a 14-year-old and a 7-year-old brother.
Okay, 14-year-old. He's got to be at the middle school level.
Yeah, 8th grade.
8th grade, following you as a running back?
Yes, sir.
Now, here's the question I have for you. We just had the voice of McAllen's Veterans Memorial Stadium, Celso Gonzalez, on, and we asked him to compare you and Bradley, as running backs. He's seen you both for your 4 years of playing. He said that Bradley is a finesse guy. He was a great runner. He never looked to get hit, though. And then he says, when we talk about Trevor's the first guy that's looking to hit somebody. Is your brother the same way?
I would have to say he's probably more on the finesse side.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a speed back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're the blunt force object.
Oh, I mean, I love contact, so I can beat you to the edge, or if I want to hit you, I'll hit you.
Now, I noticed the other night against Edinburgh North, you didn't get touched much. The secondary rarely touched you, and there was a play where you were doing a sweep right by the end zone, and you went out of your way to go low and meet the contact. Do you enjoy that?
I love it. I mean, that's why I've always loved contact since I was 7. That's why I love the game.
And football is your first game?
Yes, sir.
All right, because one of these guys that we're going to see, pitching in baseball or throwing javelin, track and field, or something like that. This is your area of expertise.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. So, what does the future hold for you? You haven't decided. You haven't committed officially to anybody, right?
No, sir.
Okay. I know that there are several schools that are tossing their way at you, and the one that I love fueling the fire with is. We talked about Shea Patterson and the time that you guys spent together at Cathy Middle School. Now he's committed to Ole Miss. Has there been a tweet maybe at you, or has there been a phone call, a text your way saying, hey, you need to come visit the Rebels?
Well, I'm not really interested in the Rebels. They don't really run the ball, so I'm trying to go to a school where it's a great fit for me.
Excellent. Good choice. Good choice. What is your scope? Well, I mean, who are you looking at?
Well, I'm still open, but I mean, a lot of schools that stand out to me right now is Texas A&M, Stanford, Tennessee, Vanderbilt, and yeah, just those. Just those there.
What is it's? I guess those schools' proficiency to run the ball is what intrigues you.
Their offense is a great fit for my running style.
And when you talk about your running style, how do you describe it?
I'm an every down back, bounce back. Can be a power back when I need to, a speed back, catch out the backfield and block.
If we were to compare you to an NFL back, who would most resemble you?
I would say Adrian Peterson or Jamal Charles.
Wow. That's pretty good competition right there. That's pretty good standings.
Yes, sir.
Now, how does it feel? I mean, I got to imagine having all these colleges come after you. How do you tell them no? I mean, is it one of those things where you just stop answering the call?
Well, I mean, recruiting process is a business, so they're recruiting me, and at the same time, they're scoping me out, and I'm scoping them out. So just being able to get to know the staff and what they want my role to be is pretty much what I make my decision off of.
So when somebody else, let's say your brother right now who's an eighth grader, when he steps into your shoes, how do you guide him? What do you tell him? What do you share with him that you've learned?
Well, the recruiting process is all politics. So, he's gonna be an underdog just like I was. Whenever I leave the Valley, I'm an underdog, but I take that as a challenge and use it as a chip on my shoulder. So, but he's gonna be a great player, and I'm just gonna try to teach him everything I know, and learn through my high school career and pass it down to him.
There's a perception, and I'm saying it as a broad brush, and I don't mean to paint it like this, but there's a perception that a lot of the high school coaches won't assist you to get recruited, that they won't, make phone calls on your behalf. Has that been something that you've experienced?
Yes, I would say a lot of the calls and stuff is done by my mom. So I just want to thank her for helping me get to where I am, and she's actually also the one that teaches me my 40 technique. So yeah, without her, I wouldn't be here.
And tell us about the impact that Coach Littleton and Coach Kaufman have had on you.
Well, I love those guys. They both helped me mature as a young man, and they gave me the opportunity to play as a freshman, and I just want to thank them for everything they've done.
So when you see yourself in 10 years, are you going to be like Bradley, where you're still in the McAllen area, or do you say, hey, listen, I'm hopefully going to be in the NFL or playing, professionally? Is that a goal of yours, or do you realize that, maybe life after high school and college, there won't be football there?
Well, my goal has always been to play in the NFL.
Okay.
But if that doesn't work out, of course, I want a great academic background. So I'm looking into being an engineer. So
Excellent.
I'll follow on that.
What type of engineer?
I haven't gone that far into it yet, but I know I want to be an engineer in the engineering field.
Excellent. Well, good work, brother. Good work. And you've got nothing but, success in your future. I see it happening. I hope to see you, describing the way that you're running as the premier back in the NFL for my team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, because we love backs like you right now.
Yes, sir. I would love to be a Steeler.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see you in a Chiefs uniform. I know that you're looking up to Jamal Charles or, AP as a Viking, but to me, you fit the black and gold mentality.
Thank you.
All right, we look forward to it. Trevor, continued success, and we look forward to seeing more of your highlights coming up down the road.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Trevor Speights, he is the all-time Valley rushing leader, joining us here in the Huddle on Fox Sports Radio 1700 and 956sports.com. And I told you, when we talked about him in the first hour, you're not going to see the braggadocious type of player that some players can be, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to, hey, listen, the success that my team has had is because of what I've done. There's nothing wrong with that, but he was going to be the player that he gave credit to everybody else except for his talent. So it was something that, we expected, and that's part of what makes him such a great back and such a great teammate to play with. So if you want to catch Trevor's interview, you can always do so at 956sports.com. It'll be up later on this afternoon. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/956sports. That's facebook.com/956sports. And if you want to hit us up via Twitter, at 95640, at 956Jake, you can go about and get in contact with us that way as well. What's going on, amigo?
How hard do you think it is for him to get girls? I mean, seriously. I mean, now, the only thing he's missing is like a rushing, belt title, like they have in WWE.
If he wants one, I will set it up. I have a WWE belt that I can, we can somehow adjust and make it the All Valley rushing belt, and I'll let him, take a picture or two with it, and then it'll have to go back to being my WWE belt.
Yeah, because I can only imagine that being him, it feels like Friday Night Lights, like the movie.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't ask that question.
I know.
We should have asked that question. All right, let's take a timeout.